Hello to all my dear viewers. Today, we have a special day. I will be watching movies of different prices. I have a whole collection here, like in a big toy store. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and this is the perfect time for us to watch movies. Oh, it seems someone has come to visit us. Do you hear that doorbell? Ah, what is this awful thing? It seems the terrible danger is past. What's that lying there on the doorstep? Quickly closing myself back in the safe house. Oh no, there's a real iron lock on the disc. I'm pulling with all my might, but it just won't open. Friends, please help me. Oh my god, the cover features an assassin's cappuccino with a huge knife. What? He moves like a real living person. The picture came to life. I'll start with the cheapest item, a disc for $1. Wow, the disc looks quite normal. No cracks or scratches. I'm turning on the laptop now. Let's see what kind of treasure I got for such a small price. I hope it at least turns on. Tung Tung Sahura is taking out the trash. He finds his friend Trollolero Trollola there. Flies are buzzing around him, and everyone thinks he's dead. What a horror. The ballerina noticed something next to the body. 2 bananas? Interesting. Everyone immediately turned and looked at the little monkey, Chimpanzini Bananini. He says that Tralala always bothered him and stole his favorite bananas. When he saw that there were no bananas, he was very upset. Sounds plausible. But wait! Assassino Cappuccino does not trust the monkey. Are there red stains on Cappuccino's sword? That's blood! But he quickly explains that he was baking a cake with red icing and got messy. Wow, Tung Tung Sahura is very attentive. He noticed something white on Bar Patapim's leg. Is this a tooth? Tralala is missing a tooth in his mouth. Patapim begins to tell his version of events. He says he was playing ball and accidentally hit Tralala, causing him to lose a tooth. He even apologized and offered a cake. But Cappuccino doesn't believe him. Cappuccino and Chimpanzee are attacking Patapim. The one is trying to defend and crush them. The ballerina stands up for her friends as always, but what is this? The ballerina's dress also has a suspicious stain. The ballerina says she was just dancing when Tralala ran into her. She fell into the mud and started yelling at him. Of course, who likes falling into the mud during a beautiful dance? Assassin is thinking about what to do next. Something incredible is happening here. Crocodilo Bombardiro suddenly admits that he killed Tralala. Everyone is shocked. He says that all the friends attacked Tralala because he annoyed everyone. The crocodile grabbed him and they flew over the city. But during the flight, someone threw a banana right into Tralala's face. From that, he fell right into the trash can. What an unexpected twist! Everyone is starting to put handcuffs on the crocodile. But wait, what's happening? Here comes Tralala himself. He's alive. Everyone just can't believe their eyes. He fell from a great height, but thanks to the spring, he survived. Wow, what an amazing finale! After watching, my head is slightly spinning from all these unexpected events. Need to grab a quick and easy snack? Popcorn, that's what I need right now. At least there shouldn't be any surprises with him. I'm setting it up, the popcorn is getting ready, and I'm waiting. But what are these strange sounds? Am I really facing another mystery here? Better check what's happening. Once I opened the door, I found total chaos. Someone had clearly been in my kitchen and made a real mess. Could it be the work of heroes from the movie? Wait, I still have one more disc. This one already cost $10, which is 10 times more expensive than the first one. What is this? A blood-stained envelope with the symbol of a machete. I carefully set this scary envelope aside. Oh, there's also a flash drive here. I'll try not to look at that ominous symbol. I'm watching a movie on my phone, but I'm starting to feel uneasy. An angry ballerina Cappuccino appears on the screen. It turns out she's secretly in love with the assassin Cappuccino, but he loves another, an ordinary ballerina named Cappuccino. The assassin wants to propose to his beloved, but the evil ballerina takes his ring and throws it away. Now the angry ballerina is trying to prove that his beloved is not worthy of him. And the poor assassin starts doubting his feelings. But when he looks at the ring, he realizes love is stronger. He runs to propose. The little ballerina got scared, but her friends are laughing and telling her not to worry. But then she squeals with joy and hugs him. What a happy moment! The angry ballerina is simply boiling with rage, but the angry ballerina is plotting a cunning plan. She makes a love potion and mixes it into coffee. When the bride walks to the altar, the evil ballerina grabs coffee. She forcibly pours the potion into the assassin's mouth. Oh no, what has she done? It worked! Now he's in love with the villain. The assassin grabs the angry ballerina's legs and confesses his love to her. She laughs triumphantly. All her friends are shocked by what is happening. The ballerina doesn't understand what happened to the groom. An angry ballerina orders an attack on her friends. He obeys and starts fighting with them. And then the worst happens. The evil ballerina orders the bride to be killed. The ballerina shows him their ring, tries to stop him, but he pierces her with a sword. What a horror! But love turns out to be stronger than magic. The ballerina embraces her lover and starts dancing with him. The dance breaks the evil spell. The assassin comes to his senses and realizes what he has done. They grab the angry ballerina and carry her away. But it is already too late. The ballerina places the ring on the assassin's finger, says she will love him forever, and dies from the wound. After such a movie, I'm just sitting here shocked. With trembling hands, I take the very same blood-stained envelope. What could be in it? I open it and find... phone? Why is there a phone included with the movie? And suddenly he starts calling. The screen says, Assassin Cappuccino. I almost jumped to the ceiling from fright.
Don't you dare watch the last movie, otherwise it's over for you. I'll come for you.
I'm ending the call. What kind of mystery is happening? With trembling hands, I put this damn phone away. After that mystical call, I'm still a bit shaken, and ahead lies a disc worth $1,000. I'll check, give likes on the video. Wow, so much support from the viewers. I'd better start with something moderate, a $50 disc. I take out cookies and a laptop, creating a cozy atmosphere for myself. Let this movie be kind and cheerful, hopefully without any calls from the characters. The ballerina Cappuccino appears on the screen. But wait, what is that? Oh my god, what is that monster? A scary monster is standing behind her. The ballerina wants to run away, but the monster asks her to stop. It turns out they're all her friends who have transformed into one big monster. It all started when Bombardier Crocodile attacked Tralalero Tralala because he wanted to take his powers. Tung Sahura tried to defend his friend, but the crocodile managed to capture the forces of Tralala. So now he's become a hybrid of a crocodile and a shark? Sounds really dangerous. Tung Tung hit the villain to teach him a lesson. The crocodile flew to Tung Tung Sahura to take his powers too. He stood up for Chimpanzini Bananini. They decided to work together with Tung Tung. But when they shook each other's hands, they merged into one. Now they have become a blend of a little monkey and Tung Tung. Started fighting with a crocodile. Another one of their friends showed up here. The crocodile reached out to him from one side and a mix of friends from the other. And when they were pulling the poor character in different directions, everyone fell. They all merged into one huge monster with all the characters at once. Wow! What an incredible story! I tried to ask other friends for help, but they were scared of his frightening appearance and ran away. The ballerina listened to the whole story and decided to help. She is so kind. But then Assassin Cappuccino came running. He wants to protect his beloved from the monster. The assassin charged with a sword to strike the monster, but the ballerina stopped him. She doesn't want him to harm their friends. What a wise girl! The ballerina reaches out her hand to pull a friend out of the monster. Oh no! She is starting to get drawn to them. Now she can become part of the monster too. The assassin tries to help his beloved. He strikes their clasped hands with a sword. But the ballerina's half arm was cut off. What a horror! The assassin realized what he had done. Got carried away and slashed the monster's body with a sword. The monster exploded into pieces. Everyone was very upset, but hold on. The pieces start turning back into friends, and the ballerina's arm has returned too. Such happiness. But wait, remember that it was all Bombardiro Crocodilo's fault. The assassin grabs a sword and cuts the villain in half, reaching for a cookie to calm my nerves. Where are the cookies? The plate is completely empty. How come? I clearly remember there was a whole pack there. You know what? I'm starting to notice a pattern. The more expensive the disc, the more interesting the film. I'll try a disc for $100. Wow, a USB stick shaped like Tung Tung Sahura. How unusual and cute. Me, the movie, and... Oh, this is something entirely new. On the screen, there is some sort of field where four very muscular and angry heroes meet. Tung Tung Sahura came with Odin Dindon and Tralalera Tralala with Bombardier Crocodile. Looks like it will be a real battle. The battle begins. Tralalera fights with Tung Tung Sahura, and Odin Dindon clashed with a crocodile. What a fierce battle! Tung Tung delivers a powerful blow. Tralalero flies to the side. Meanwhile, a guy named Ding Dong and a crocodile are fighting with their fists, but the crocodile is stronger and wins. Now on the field, there are only two left. Tung Tung Sahura against Bombardier Crocodile. 1-on-1, the final showdown. They hit each other with punches, taking turns landing powerful blows. It's a real no-holds-barred fight. After a long battle, Tung Tung can't take it anymore. He is knocked back by the crocodile's blow. The striker finishes him off with the last shot. All set? Are you serious? That's the entire movie. 5 minutes of fighting and no story. For $100, I expected something more substantial. Ah! What was that? Something sharp pricked me. What the? Aha! There's the culprit. A button on the chair. Someone put a button under me. This is too much. All right, I'll calm down. Let me check out the likes. Wow. The audience is thrilled with the experiment, so I'm continuing. Time for a serious movie. I'm buying a disc for $500. For that kind of money, there must be something special. I'm switching to the big TV for full immersion. I will create a real cinematic atmosphere. I turn it on and what's this? Squid Game. But no, Italian memes ended up on the field for a deadly game. The poor ballerina Cappuccino is crying from fear. The microphone explains the rules of the game. Tung Tung Sahura got angry. The doll turns away and everyone starts moving. It's the red light, green light game. The doll spins around suddenly. He begs the doll not to kill him, but she is ruthless. He is shot. The chimpanzee neither cries over the banana nor his lost friend. The doll turns away. Everyone keeps running. The doll turns around. Everyone freezes. But the Bobrini Cassini underfoot Potapimo begins to crack. He begs to lift his foot, but Potapim is afraid to move. The beaver's gnawing gets louder. Potapimus feels sorry for his friend. He lifts his leg and is immediately shot at. But when he gets up, Bobrini is stepped on by Lorilla. A ballerina and an assassin argue. Trololero accelerates, trips over a stone, and nearly falls. Tung Tung grabs him by the hand. The puppet looks, who is moving? Everyone freezes. A shot is fired. Saturnita was killed. Chimpanzini is furious. The little monkey charges at the doll. They shoot at him, but he swats the bullets away. He jumps towards the doll, but she breathes fire from her mouth. Poor chimpanzee is burning. Time is running out. Tra-la-la, pointing to the timer. The ballerina almost falls. Tung Tung saves her. Assassin is jealous. Doll turns around. The ballerina wants to kiss the savior, but the assassin thrusts a sword into Tung Tung. What jealousy! Everyone stops. Sakura furiously thrusts his sword into the assassin. They are ready to fight. But as soon as they started moving, both were shot. The ballerina's crying. There is very little time left. The doll often turns around and they have to stop constantly, but they manage to reach the finish line. The ballerina stumbles over a stone. The doll is about to turn, but Lorilla helps her jump over the finish line, and the test was passed, but only 3 remained from the entire company. What a terrible end! What? The light went out! What's happening? Where's the remote control? Turn it back on! Get going! That's it! I'm taking the last box for $1,000. The castle is disappearing right before my eyes. My hands are shaking, but I still open the box. Carefully removing the flash drive. For $1,000, it must be something incredible. I turn it on and, oh no, it's Trololero Tralala. He stands in the cemetery in front of the tombstones, crying over the graves of all his friends and remembering Tung Tung was playing with the little Sharky, trying to catch him and threatening him. Trololero stood up for the little one. He attacked Tung Tung and broke his club. To make amends, decided to create a new one. Started sawing a tree with his teeth, but when the tree fell, it killed Tung Tung. What a tragedy! Now he remembers Bomber Crocodile. They flew around the city playing tag. We went very high up. A bird fell on Trololero's head. He saw nothing. Accidentally pressed the airplane button. Bombs started flying towards the friend, and one hit the bombardier directly. He fell and died! Looking at the grave of Ballerina Cappuccino, they went roller skating together. He was in love with her, but he didn't know how to skate. He kept falling. The ballerina came over to encourage him. He jumped up and rolled, but couldn't stop. He was flying straight towards the children with their mom. The ballerina grabbed him and pushed him away. But when she pushed him away, he accidentally wagged his tail. The ballerina fell on the road. She was hit by a car. He wanted to save her, but ended up causing her harm. Now, Chimpanzini Bonanini recalls, Trololero was swimming in the sea and decided to scare a friend. Pretended to be a shark by showing his fin. The chimpanzee got scared and ran out of the water. Trololero wanted to give him pearls as a joke, but his friend chased him away. And then a real shark appeared, grabbed the chimpanzee, and ate it. And Trololero just watched. Looking at the grave of Barbara Potapima, Trololero played ball next to the flowers of Potapimo. He asked not to approach his property. But the ball came flying again and crushed the flower. Potapim warned once more. The ball hit the flower pot again. Potapim got angry and ran to Trololero. He stepped aside. The flood stepped on a cactus, fell into a pit, and died. And friends died because of him. Looking at Assassin Cappuccino's grave, the grave is empty, and suddenly an assassin jumps out from behind and pierces Trololero with swords. He falls into a pit. But wait! Trololero suddenly wakes up and realizes it was all a dream. What is it? Black legs under the cloth. What's happening? Swords cut through the fabric. Ah! breaking up tightly. This is Assassino Cappuccino. He is coming to me. This is not a dream. Help.